right, this is Super Buffing Dry Out. We actually just got a raid from Vortrox, so we have Vortrox viewers in the chat right now for the very first time. Let's keep on going.
Have you ever wondered what Dry Out, Geometry Dash's 4th easiest level, would look like if it was an extreme demon? No? Well, too bad, because in this video, I'm going to show you how I turn Dry Out from this into this. Featuring crazy challenges, upside downness, and straight fly. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time that we super buff Dry Out. So Dry Out is an interesting level.
I feel like Dry Out is the first one of the series outside of Stereo Madness that really stands out to me. Like, Dry Out is kind of a historic level. It's the first time true skill boost is introduced in the Rob Top levels.
One thing I've noticed is that the gameplay is very grounded. You're often on the ground. It rarely goes high up until like this part. And then you go really high because you go upside down. So let's just begin here. Sometimes it's just obvious what you got to do. I'm all the way up. It was inevitable. And this got to be buffed a lot. Not that much. That's impossible. So if I just squeeze these 4 spikes together, it should work. Let's see if that's possible. Hey, it's possible. Let's go. Boom, chakalaka. So for this part, I just
Dude, quadruple spikes scare me so freaking much.
Decided that I would make a fake block that's just fake. You've been deceived. You've been lied to. It's fake. But that way you can jump in between the structure and then you jump out
another
of all
fake
these spikes, which is a really hard jump.
Another Vortrox
and then you
fake.
click a little bit late and you hit this orange pad right here, or red, I don't know what color it is, which slams you all the way up to this ceiling of spikes in which you immediately die in like a millisecond. However, this black orb is conveniently placed that you could hit it right away and just safely smack back down in this block and jump. Perfect. You guys like my singing? I should make a music video one day.
Absolutely.
You know, I've actually considered that. I want to make a Geometry Dash rap. I know some producers.
Wait. This is from 3 years ago. Has Vortrox made a Geometry Dash rap or no?
And I know some people. I think I can make it happen. Bloodbath coming straight to you from the underground. I'm gonna add a little pink orb inside of this block.
No, bro, we need to get a freaking Vortrox rap going.
I'll add some of these bad boys and this.
I do know about the GD rap.
Hard, because that's the beauty of this series. We just get to make everything hard, and yeah. I don't know why I added that. That was just impulse, but I guess I'm gonna leave it there because it looks kind of nice. Actually, no, because if you jump too late, you're gonna hit it. Why did I add that? I'm getting rid of
It's like a spike chandelier, bro.
that.
Oh, it's gone.
Stop being impulsive. I'm just gonna leave this one spike. I'm not even gonna add like a bunch.
He should collab with King Sam. Wait, that's right, because King Samalot did the Muga. The Muga, what is it?
I'm gonna move
he did
it right
something,
there,
right?
so you have to time it like perfect to land in between this gap. If it's even possible, we'll see. Yeah, I might have made it too hard. What a surprise. Definitely did not see that coming.
Muga Million, that's right, that's right.
Of course I made it too hard, so I'll just move this out like a little bit. Remember earlier when
should I react to Muga Million at some point, Chad?
I was talking about how we impulsively put like this little structure right here? I think it was a good thing because I realized if you come out of this jump and just hold, you just jump over it and it becomes super easy, which kind of defeats the purpose. So I think it's actually necessary I add a little structure here. So my impulsive decision was actually a good thing. That's why you should always trust your gut, guys. And then I'll make it so you have to jump like super soon. Yeah. I'm feeling sinister. I mean, that's awfully easy.
Vortrox sinister laugh.
And just put them right here.
Ooh.
Yes. My master plan.
Bro, that looks like slaughterhouse timing.
Is working. By the way, fun fact for those of you who don't know, if you go to this little chain tab and like go all the way over here, these little blocks have different grids. So like if I use this one, it'll be like super tiny, only move 1/4 of a block, and this one's 1/2 of a block. That's something really useful. And I think if you're on a mobile, if you place like 2 of
Wait, chat, does Vortrox have any like level building tutorials? I feel like if he did, that would actually benefit me by watching. Like that little micro tutorial, I just learned something. That's awesome.
These, and then select them, and then select whatever else you want to move. It'll just automatically have the small grid. So a really useful tip if you want to move stuff without like eyeballing with these. Whoa, did you see that? Why did you just like levitate for a second? I don't know why I'm calling my icon he. Ooh, that's a tough jump. If it's possible, I'm keeping it.
Is there like an invisible input or something?
Yes.
Or block?
That's awesome. That's gnarly, man. Y'all ever watch the movie Cars? I love that movie. No context. I just wanted to say that. Ooh, I have a funny idea for this. Oh, I actually have a really funny idea.
It's a banger flick.
So I'm gonna add like a bunch of these little pink orbs. Put some spikes down here. Some spikes down under in Australia. Oh my god, this is literally the Australia level. If every country had a level, Australia's would definitely be Dry Out because like the whole gimmick of the level is it goes upside down. This is the official Australia level.
True.
I'm just calling
Wait, someone was mentioning Tride in my chat earlier. I actually haven't heard of Tride before, but someone was really talking about Tride earlier.
I don't even know if he's like awake because I don't know what time it is in Australia, but I hope he picks up because I have a very important question to ask him. Crap, he didn't pick up.
5
Rip.
minutes later.
All right, alert, alert. Tride responded. I think he's actually alive. Yes, he's gonna call me back. I can ask him the most important question. He's here.
Oh, he's a
Hello.
level creator? Nice.
Hello.
So,
Alright.
you're Australian.
Yep.
If any of the main Geometry Dash levels could represent Australia, which one would you pick? So the main 21 levels, what level represents Australia?
Look, I'm gonna have to go with Dry Out.
Yes! Oh my... That is
That's
the right
crazy.
answer.
And it's got like half of it is upside down. So
That's the right answer. Oh my gosh. Thank
the
you.
right answer, okay.
I was gonna have to hang up if not.
How did he know?
Okay.
Wow.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna rotate these. Wait,
Great minds think alike. You're so right about
not
that.
that way, this way. Actually, no, that looks weird. The blocks are like sideways now. Let me just rebuild it. That's too hard, but maybe if I put this. Anyways, back to super buffing. Let's
Oh my
actually talk
God.
about the level.
This is kind of like the part that we were just playing with on A Sonic and Bloodbath with like the freaking orb spam. Or I guess it's more like the end of a Vasium, maybe. I'm still not used to these close together orbs. They scare me.
I'm actively building. So my thought is you jump in here and you have to like time the pink orbs right. It's kind of like Black Blizzard, if you guys know that level. That's kind of cool. And then I'm gonna add like
Yes, I've heard of Black Blizzard because I think Connix played that.
a little fake in here again. I'll
Right?
just copy it from right here. That's the beauty of copy and paste. Shout out
Right.
Viprin. I'm just gonna add some indiscreet art. This is my modern art
Dude,
piece. It
Viprin keeps getting mentioned, dude. I feel like I had never heard Viprin's name until it was announced that they were quitting. And now like every single video I watch, their names drop.
represents something very deep, but you can't see what it is because it's just some random blocks thrown in a loosely associated pattern that represents this part as a whole. That's why I love modern art. All those guys back then making these normal looking artistic art pieces. Ugh. I prefer modern art that sells for $10 million and then is used as tax write-off so rich people don't have to pay taxes. Oh yeah, I have to
Wait,
make it so you
base.
can't jump up here, so I'll just put this here, put it on group 1, and I'll go to the beginning of the level, put an alpha trigger here, so it'll go to group 1, and then 0 opacity, which means that this spike is now invisible. But it is there. Oh, I have a funny idea
okay.
for this. I'm gonna put like, let's see the hitboxes. This little pad right here has to go up a little bit. That way you like land up here and it'll be like a funny thing. Yeah, I think I still have,
Nice.
yeah, I still have the fake block pasted. Let's go. So then you like fall in. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just add a black orb in here. So then you like shoot up and I'll add a green orb. So it's like an extra challenge. Like, why is it going up? I want to go down. Can't you understand, man? It's a really weird click. Keep messing it up. Gosh darn it. Bro,
What?
why can't I do it? It's literally not even a block here, is there? Is there like an invisible block I'm not seeing? I guess let me just move these over a
Oh
little bit.
no,
So you go
that's
up,
weird.
and then it doesn't work. What the heck? What the freak, man?
What the freak?
There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this entire time. I don't know why that's such an awkward click pattern, but whatever. Just gonna go with it now. I'm already this far in. I completely butchered this part. It looked so nice and clean before. Now it just looks like a freaking mess. No.
Hello,
So
Void.
funny, the cube just flies in the sky. So I see Rob Top like had these spikes spaced out, kind of like how I buffed them. So I just got to one-up Rob Top, you know me. So I'm gonna move this out all the way, and I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna put like a bunch, copy and paste them, and boom, now it looks like a huge path of spikes. You know, I'm even just gonna put like a really big one in here for no reason. I just think that's funny. This is what I call the one-up structure. This is just to spite Rob Top. Did you see that? That was like some speedrun stuff. I turned off the hitboxes and I still did the weird click. I felt like Dream like putting down the boat before he falls off like the Minecraft cliff. So this
W.
is the purple part. Forgot it even turned purple. That's a weird structure, but I like it. I want weird structures. It makes it easier to buff because it's like more ideas, you know? However, I'm not
Yeah,
sure what I
for
want to do
sure.
for this part. I could make it robot because like doing jumps like this is cube or easy. You just hold. But when you're robot,
But we need the Vortrox robot. We get a Vortrox robot every level, no?
you have to like calculate every jump and it's really annoying. You know what? Yeah, after the spiteful jump of arthropods, gonna make it robot, my favorite game mode. Like
There
there's
we
so
go.
many possibilities with the robot. I just love it. Like this jump right here, I could literally just put these all the way out And
Yeah.
it becomes like a super hard robot jump, and I love it. And then you can just make this one like a super tiny jump, which makes it super hard.
I feel like I didn't appreciate the robot game mode all that much until these super buffing videos. I kind of see the vision of it now, man.
That is the beauty of robot, the most underrated game mode in my opinion. Nah, but this is cool though, because if you
Respect.
just hold all the way, you'll probably die. So you have to like hold just a little bit less than the maximum. Well, you know I had to do to him. Fitzgerald has officially been implemented in
There he
SUPERBUFFING
is.
Dry Out. I had
Look at that handsome gentleman. Fitzgerald has finally graced our little super buff level.
to. He has to be in all of my super buff levels. It's destiny. It's his destiny. It's my destiny. It's our destiny. And you
Be
can
back,
play
bro.
Destiny 2 for free on Steam right now. But let me show you something cool about Fitzgerald's
Was that a real sponsor or fake?
Dry Out outfit. I made it so it like goes up when you jump so you don't die. Fitzgerald at its finest. Now, of course, I need you all to go in the comment section right now and say hello to Fitzgerald. You have to.
I can't. It's so far away. But y'all should definitely go to the comment section and say hello to Fitzgerald. I'm in the middle of reacting to it, so I can't. But you probably should. Also, be sure to like and you're definitely already subscribed.
Be polite.
I'm preaching to the
You want to
choir.
be a nice person, right? Anyways, back to building. God, I love Robot. Such a fantastic game mode. There's so many ways to just...
Okay, fine. Oh, Fitzgerald. Fine. You're right. Twist my wrist. I almost said Ritz.
buff things when it
You're
comes
right.
to Robot. I love it, man. Ooh, no, I'm gonna make it so you have to like land in the middle of this structure. And this blue in the back is so deep, I can barely even see the black. And you know what? I could buff this even more, I think. Put the big spikes. Make everybody's day harder.
Twist my Ritz, Gerald. Yep. Dap me up. That was awesome.
That's easy. Let me buff that even more. Another day, another buff. So to begin, I'm gonna put these tiny little spikes in the edges of these blocks. So basically,
Okay, I'm
you have
scared.
like literally a half a block to jump. I know you can
Yep.
barely see because it's like dark blue in the background, but
Which one was it where you put like, wasn't there one that we watched in the super buffing series where you put like a spike about yay big and you could only like click on the very edge of it? Which one was that?
it's a small gap, trust me. You know what? No, I'm gonna put two here so you have to jump over it, like how I did in the green line. Oh, you know what I can do actually? Instead of doing these little tiny spikes, over here I'll put one of these. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Vortrox, that's impossible! But let me show you a little something called Show
Okay, that was stereo extremeness. That's what I thought.
Hitboxes. So the red is what kills you. So like that takes up like 10% of the block. You still have all this.
It's
that you
safer
can
than
jump
it
on
looks.
and not die. Now it's a very hard timing, but it's absolutely possible. I think I'm gonna have it so you have to jump off this block and then you like make your
That is, I feel like I need to get more, what's the word? Acquainted with spike hitboxes, because I feel like, especially on Bloodbath, there are times where I have a little more grace, a little more room than I think. But like, I still kind of, as a new player, I'm trusting the visual of the spike too much when really I should be thinking more about the hitbox rather than the spike itself, you know?
your way over to this block and you just skip this one. So I'm just gonna add a big boy right there. Big spike boy. And you know what? I have a little idea actually. Let me try a little something here. So I'm gonna replicate this block right quick. So I have the outline there and then I'll just get this. And boom, now it looks like a perfectly real block.
Wait,
and then I'm
but
gonna
what-
put this H block, which allows you to hit your head as cube or robot. Then I'm
Okay.
gonna add invisible blocks, which I'm gonna add as group 1 like I
He's
did earlier for the
cooking.
alpha trigger. Put those here. So if you try to go down, you die. But this is here, so you could like technically land on it. So according to my calculations, if you jump in
Swipe
there
route?
and you hit that, yes, it works. Oh my god, you could even get the coin if you really wanted. That's right, I completely forgot there's coins in this level. I don't know how I'm gonna buff this one. But yeah, so if you hit your head as a robot on an H block, you kind of just like hover on the block until your boost runs out. So you get to just, you know, land on it. Now that
It's kind of like how sometimes you have to hug the ceiling and ship, or like you can hug the ceiling and ship. That's an interesting interaction for robots.
some true fake work. Actually, you know what? There's one more thing I have to do. I can't believe I almost forgot. I have to put this here. The
It straightens you out.
Spike. Boom. It looks pretty much real. And yep, it works. Let's go.
Nice.
You wouldn't even know it was fake. There, now you look at this and you're like, bruh, how the heck do I get past that? And unless you watch this video, you might never figure it out because in normal mode, this just looks like a mumble jumble mess of spikes and blocks and chains.
It's an
I think it
amalgamation
would be
for
funny
sure.
and get this fake spike again and put it on this as if it's just like a regular structure.
Oh.
But you actually have to jump on it like this. Yeah, so if you jump late, you can land on this, I think, I hope. It's gonna be really hard, but hey, that's what people love.
teach how you pass, I personally would just jump over the whole thing.
Before, right? My really difficult robot gameplay.
Me personally.
I guess I'll just put these here again. And then you have to jump like all the way over. If that's even possible, let me check. So boom, you land there, and then you land there, and then there, and yes, you can make it. Let's go. That is quite a jump. It's like the freaking long jump competitions. And I gotta do it again.
Dude, I'm so excited for him to get to the upside down part. Like, I'm so hype.
I'm getting rid of this, and I'm getting
The infamous dry out under or upside down section that almost ruined my Geometry Dash career.
the other fake one I made,
Not clickbait.
and I'm putting it here. Yeah, I like that. So the whole point I did all of that fake
coming!
nonsense is so you can jump on top and you just don't even go down here at all. Because I think that's funny. It's not like a row of spikes, so you just look at it and you're like, how? That could go further. I think if I put another spike there, it is possible. Will it be a nightmare for anybody actually trying to beat this? Yeah. But is it funny? Also, yeah. I just thought of something. This coin route, I think I could actually make it work with doing absolutely nothing. So if you guys remember from my super buffing Poltergeist video, there's
What's worse, dry out upside down part or can't let go upside down part? For me, I think it was dry out because I think becoming, again, I'll use the phrase, becoming acquainted with being upside down for the first time is very difficult as a new player. Can't let go while being more mechanically, in terms of mechanical skill, it's more difficult than dry out's upside down part. But at that point, you kind of understand what upside down is supposed to feel like. You don't have the experience of that feel when you go into dry out. That, of course, is my opinion. If yours differs, that is perfectly fine.
There's a glitch where if you're in the robot game mode and there's a jump pad, if you hit the jump pad like perfectly on the edge, you do a super jump. And I just
do
got
remember
it first
that.
try. Let's go.
From
Because
Poltergeist.
otherwise, if you hit it normal, you just boom, died. But this could be used for secret ways and a bunch of weird gameplay mechanics, which I think is very exciting. So I'm just gonna like, I don't even have to super buff this down here because since you're in the robot game mode, it's already harder. So you're like down here. Oh, there we go. There you go. Oh my God, that's a tall jump. That's way higher than I thought. I just had the best idea I have ever had I think. So after some trial and error, I developed this amazing coin. Just watch this.
Why are you running?
It's amazing.
You can make coins run away?
So the coin literally bounces away from you as you're trying to get it. And the only way you could get it is if you hit
Oh, probably all these move triggers, right? I can use context clues even if I don't understand.
this yellow pad perfectly. Hold, and then you zoom all the way up, and you collect the coin right around here. But to ensure you can't get it in the normal route, I made these two triggers. And on these triggers, I enabled the touch triggered option, which means that they're only activated if you physically touch them. So the alpha trigger makes it like fade away and go invisible. And then once that runs out, the toggle trigger comes in play, which you'll also hit in the same jump. And this completely removes it from the level once you touch it. So that way you can't collect the coin even when it's invisible. This is definitely my favorite coin I've ever made. I love it.
That's creative, man.
I've just released my new Geometry Dash clothing line, and it's pretty darn epic. These t-shirt designs allow you to represent Geometry Dash without feeling embarrassed in public, and they cost only $19.99, which
Are these still available? It's been over 3 years. Probably not. But he probably still
is
does
the
merch,
cheapest
no?
YouTuber merchandise you will ever see. My personal favorite is the double-sided Icon Matrix hoodie. I wear this just about everywhere I go. I love it. The link to my shop is
He
down
does do
below
merch
if you want to
still?
check
There
it
you
out and
go.
maybe buy some sweet designs. If you do buy anything, be sure to let me know and send some pictures to me. I'll be replying to everyone because I love you guys and I absolutely cannot wait to see you guys rocking these awesome designs. Thank you so much to the amazing
Dang, should I get a Vortrox shirt?
artist Goldie, who made all of these designs. And my profile picture, fun
W.
fact.
Goldie.
Be sure to go show him some love too. Back to
Wait, that's lore. I was wondering where he got this profile picture from. I had no idea. Wait, shout out Goldie.
buffing. We are at the infamous, most popular, most epic upside down part. For this, I'm actually going to go back to cube.
This is
It
it.
just feels more proper that way. We have enough
is
robot
it.
for now. And something cool I've noticed, like if you if you just fall down, you just go there, yeah. But if you time it right, like you like jump into it, you could like jump off this little thing right here. So I'm actually going to implement that into it, so you have to time that right. None of that just easy stuff, just falling in the portal, no clicking allowed. No, we're making a little bit of a challenge at least. I could even make it 2 clicks actually. You have to click late off it. Yeah. Then we just put a bunch of spikes there. I've always felt like this was too easy. Like when you're upside down, there's a There's 2 of those wow things, and you don't click at all. So I'm gonna fix that. So there just has to be like a really difficult jump here. I think I'll even be funny. This will be funny, I think. Yeah, so it looks like, oh.
For those of you who don't know, the vanilla version of this upside down dry out part, it literally took me 2 hours to beat because I didn't understand that you need to hold for half of these jumps.
Oh, it's just 2 spikes, but now they're
So now that he's making this part that I already struggled with even harder, I'm scared.
spaced apart really far, so it's really hard. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take more inspiration from Black Blizzard. I'm gonna put these here. I'm gonna put these like right up against the ceiling.
Another orb
That's
line.
a little inconsistent. I think I'll try something new, something I've never seen before. I'm just gonna add a bunch of these angled like directly upwards. And then I'll put these down here again. So basically, you have to like do a bunch of micro clicks. That's interesting. Let me try it in normal speed to make sure it's not like super impossible. I mean, I messed that up bad, but like I feel like it's possible. I might make these ones smaller just so it's easier to get onto this because it's a really tight thing. I mean, I know I'm super buffing the level. I probably shouldn't be nerfing it, but like I want you guys to at least be able to play this and have a little bit of fun. Like the most fun possible, you know? And I'll just put this, blah, blah.
Valid,
Yeah,
bro.
my
That's
explanation for
scary,
that.
though.
Instead of this. You hear that? Wow, 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 wow.
Absolutely.
I feel like that just
Wow,
deserves
wow, wow,
a
wow.
wave part real quick. I think I could just toss it in real quick.
That's a really, yeah, that's awesome.
So little re-
That's one of like, since wave is my favorite game mode, I feel like that's a lot of what the early Rob Top levels are kind of lacking. Like I wish there was just wave in every single level, bro.
Cap of what we got going on here. Late jump, big jump, spinning it up. Late jumps, early jump, and then wave, because why not?
Nice.
So after this wave, you have this little cube section. Let me think of how I can super buff it. I have a better idea, so I'm gonna put this here. So the reason I'm picking the pink one is the pink dash orb flips your gravity, and since we're an upside down, it'll like put me in normal gravity. But I'm gonna put this blue orb here. I think this might be interesting. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I've never seen that done at any level before. Yeah, let's go, Vortrox. Unique idea. Ooh, I have a fun idea. I'm gonna bring out the square orb again, otherwise known as the trigger orb. So according to my calculations, if I hit this, yes! So the square orb makes the spike fall down and rotate and look like it's falling like a little stalagmite or something. Or stalactite, whichever one's on the roof.
I think it's stalactite, right? Like with a C for ceiling. Stalactites have a T for top and stalagmites have a G for ground. Oh, I always remembered it as C for ceiling.
Or since this is upside down,
Wait,
is this
W reference within the video.
technically the floor? That is a scientific question I'll leave you guys to argue about in the comments. But anyways, my whole point in doing that was, if you don't hit it and you just fall, the spike is there and you die. But if you
Yeah, chat, join our Discord, don't forget.
hit it, the spike does fall down. But the challenge is, you have to time it so you're just hitting this orb. Because if you hold it just a little bit too long, you jump off this block. And that's no good, because then you just jump and fall here. I think this is a really interesting challenge. There we go. You did like a micro click. I actually
That's
really like
interesting,
how this
man.
part's coming along. There's like a lot of fun gimmicks for like the climax of the level. Like it's fitting.
Yeah, this upside down part in Dry Out, this might be my favorite part he's built so far in the super buffing series. It seems kind of fun.
I like this. Even though it's really hard.
Not to say the rest of the parts didn't seem fun, but like something about this is really, it's got some je ne sais quoi to it. You feel me?
But I didn't get to this part yet, so it's still physically impossible. I think I have an idea. So if you just like hold right away, you kind of like fall down there. Well, pretty much any click that's not late like that will make you just fall into this one. Whoa, look, between the red and the green, it's like olive, which Crazy Man 50 or Caramel thinks is the worst color. And I'd have to disagree. I think olive is a fine color.
Olive's one of my favorite colors, man. Maybe it's because of my skin tones. Olive was a color, back when I was an actor, I used to wear it to auditions a lot because it was good for my complexion.
I think it looked quite dapper in olive. Anyways, I'm putting a
Oh my
spike here.
God.
Enough about that olive talk.
Sorry, I didn't even register that Vortrox shared a headshot of himself in Olive. I swear that was unrelated.
We're
That's
super
crazy.
buffing. That's the intent of this. I'll put one here, just, I don't know.
Mind meld!
I don't have any explanation. I'm just putting a spike there. I'm sorry. That way you have to hit it like super late. That way you can hit the edge of this block and then jump over everything. So otherwise you just die. And that actually works out perfect.
You used to be an actor? Yeah. Actually, Vortrox and I had a call on Discord the other day and we talked about acting together. Yeah, dude, it's a story for another video. I could talk about acting for hours,
Leave
man.
those spikes here. I think we're gonna move it over just a little bit actually. So that way, like, you're not like You know what I'm saying? I'm bad at explaining things sometimes. Like, I like to think of myself as a good explainer of things, but sometimes it just doesn't come out right.
Same,
like, as you
man.
can see-
That's relatable as hell. I think that's also streaming and being a content creator in a nutshell. Like, sometimes I'm so succinct and so articulate, and other times I'm like, oh yeah, and so there's a spike and there's Vortrox and he's jumping, jump the spike, spike, Vortrox jumps, dumping spike.
Yeah, like, wait a little bit before you jump now.
Has done jumped spike.
That's what I was trying to go for. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna use this part to advertise. Buy the merch. And I'll add a little smiley face.
Guys, you got to buy the Vortrox merch. I almost said the Mortrox merch. Honestly, if that helps you remember to buy the Vortrox merch, buy the Mortrox merch.
Good marketing. Just looking through all these, trying to think of something funny.
I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna get me one of them. Make Teej merch. That is so far down the line, bro. We are still just a niche little mom and pop run business.
I think I have it. So I'm gonna put this here, and
They call me a small streamer with a big heart.
this here. So just looking at it, that probably looks completely impossible. But what I'll do is I'll put this here, a little blue pad. So it's very hard to do, but I imagine with some practice it won't be too bad. I mean, I'm doing it at half speed and I'm struggling, so I don't know. Oh, there we go. I did it. I did it. Perfect. Buy the merch.
Should I use speed hack more to practice levels? I've had a lot of people who have come into my streams backseating me like, you should use speed hack. And so I have a natural resistance to it, but I'm seeing a lot of people that I actually have respect for using it. Like I was in Conix's stream yesterday too, and he was using it, and now I'm seeing Vortrox using it. I'm just like, okay, maybe it's actually, I'm not saying that I don't respect chatters by and large. It's just, I don't respect annoying chatters who come in and their first time chat message is like, you should do this way. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm starting to turn around on it.
Yeah, I like that. That is some interesting gameplay right there, and I really like it. I'm feeling creative today. Yeah. I think I'll actually put an extra...
Like, I could see it being helpful, for example, on crack. Being able to slow down that part just until you understand, like, where you're trying to go. I could see it being helpful. My big hesitance with it was I tried it once, only once before when we were on B. On the ball part, that's kind of a learny part, but I had already started learning it. So when I turned on the speed hack, it messed up my muscle memory. And so since then, I've had a bit of a mind block in my brain of like, oh, I don't like speed hack. But I can see how speed hack would be helpful for a part that you don't have any muscle memory developed for yet.
Spike there. If I can make it harder, I will do it, because why not? It's like Murphy's Law, except Vortrox's Law. If it could be made harder, it will. I realized something really cool about this part right here.
After base.
Just watch this sync. Look at that sync. Was that not beautiful? That literally synced perfectly to the song, and I love it. Anyways, we just got the rest of this red part to go, and then we're at the ship, which I'm excited for. I think I have a fun little idea for this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just kind of feel like it. That's why I do a lot of things. So we have a scary, biblically accurate angel-looking orb circle. So I think for this part, I'm just going to add a lot of fakes to confuse the heck out of everybody. So you have all this memorization to do right before you get to the ship part, which I'm obviously going to super buff and make very difficult. You already
I'm really excited for the shit, man.
know me.
Really excited.
This section's really fun to me because when you look at it, you just look at it and you're like, bruh, how? But those of you who watch this video will know. And everybody else will just be left in their dust and be like, bruh. Now that all this is done,
That's crazy.
that means we are officially at the awesome ship part, which actually isn't that long, but there's like two halves. That's good. Like, I have like two different ideas. First things first with this whole ship part, I'm gonna make it full size again because we've been mini for quite a while now. Man, it feels good to be big again.
I didn't even notice we were mini. Wait, what's happening?
I'm so happy to be in the ship part. So now I gotta think to be big again. I'm so happy to be in the ship part. So now I gotta feels good to be big again. I'm so happy to be in the ship part.
I know it said don't ask, but does anyone context?
So now I gotta think, how do I super buff it? So I'm gonna begin by just focusing on like this just blocky section. I feel like this part's very wiggly.
I see that.
See?
I see the
You hear that,
wiggles.
right? So I think I'm gonna use these wiggly things. The wiggly spikes. Alright, so I added those wiggly spike things to all of the... Wait, I forgot this one. Let's just move that. Boom, chaka laka raka baka laka daka waka. I keep getting off topic. Jesus. Super buffing is just so much work sometimes. But it's all worth it in the end. Because you
Yeah, dude, I mean, like, super buffing looks like a lot of work. Dude, just level building in general looks like so much work, bro. Maybe I'm just lazy. Every time I see someone, like, putting a lot of effort into something, I just, like, does anyone else get this? I get secondhand exhausted. Like, I'm impressed by people who put a lot of effort into stuff, but, like, I'm just like, damn, bro, that must have taken so much work.
guys enjoy it, and I enjoy it, so, like, it's a win-win situation there. If
I'm
you ask me.
lazy.
Seriously, though, I absolutely love making these videos. And I think it's good, like, practice for my brain to be creative, because, like, y'all don't know how much creativity it takes to super buff a bunch of 1.0 levels that are just cube in, like, 10 seconds.
Bro, no, you ain't got to tell me, bro. You are able to do stuff that my brain can't even fathom, for sure.
Of ship. It takes a lot, but in the end, it's worth it. I really enjoy it. So thank you all for watching, seriously. Yeah, there we go. Now they're bigger, which will make them a lot harder by default.
I do want to level build at some point because it does look very fun, but I am scared.
Maybe even too hard. That works, but it's just not hard enough. There's something missing from this. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna make it so some of these you could, like, go through. Or you know what? I can just change up the structuring. So this one, what is this, 9? I'm gonna make it so the 9, like, barely moves down. So you're, like, kind of locked into doing a really tight straight fly. That's more like it. Look how tight this is. Yeah, and then this structure, what I want to do is get rid of this little middle section. Oh, this is turning out nice. Let me see. So you, like, slam up, and then you get to go in there. Oh, yes. There's one issue.
It's like flying through an asteroid belt. That's kind of sick.
You just go above this part and skip it, and this part, actually. What I can do is just edit the structures a little bit, make them taller. Let me test that out. Yeah, now look, he's a super big forehead. I just came up with an idea. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Just wait for this. We got a skull emoji, the dry out skull.
I'm gonna name him really. Oh, it's already a thing. This guy for me is giving. Hold on, I need to come up with a brand new name. Hold on, spur of the moment. I'm gonna look at him again, and a name's gonna come out. Ready? Donatello.
Emoji. Oh gosh, what do we name him? I'm gonna say we're gonna name him Clungus. Clungus the Second.
I was wrong and off. It's Clungus. Apparently.
I need everybody watching this point of the video to comment, "Hello, Clungus the Second." And if you
But I already commented.
are watching this far into the video, thank you. You are awesome. And I just realized I don't know why I named him Clungus the Second when the second.
Dude, Clungus Adventures. Wait, bro. This video, Vortrox predicted Clungus Adventures.
Second one's gonna be over here. So I guess this one is just gonna be Clungus the normal. This guy's regular Clungus, and this is Clungus Second. Which doesn't really make sense, but that's okay.
No, it does make sense because I've talked about this before. It's like a Pokemon evolution. The basic version of Clungus has no eyes. When he evolves, he's got these owl eyes. You guys see how this looks like an owl, right? This looks like an owl's head with, like, the little ears, and then, like, it's like big old eyes, and then this is its beak. Y'all see it? Okay, good.
Clungus has no
I was really concerned for a second. I was hoping y'all would see
eyes.
that.
He's blind. Anyway, that's enough of the Clungus family tree. On to the next part. So for the second half of the ship part, I basically just, like, elongated these structures, so now they're weird looking caterpillar thingies. So you, like, have to go up and then let go and go down and then up again perfectly. And if you go up, it's like a super hard straight fly with a coin. Or if you decide to go down, it's easier straight fly, but you don't get a coin. And then just regular straight fly to end it. It's really challenging to get in between these gaps without hitting these black spikes. And then this straight fly is seriously so impossible. Well, I shouldn't say seriously because it is possible, but it's just really hard. That's what I'm trying to say. So a big theme in this
Impossible timing
level has been, like, dash
I know, ball.
orb gimmicks. We got that one, this one, the original one, and then of course we got this one. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a custom game mode, if you will. Pretty easy one. I'll just put a dash orb, rotate it up, edit special, allow multi-activate, that way you can hit it multiple times. I'll give it a group, which is 18, lock to player
Is it
X.
invisible?
Then I'll do a follow player Y trigger. Once again, group 18, 178, 18. And if I did it correctly,
Hold on, I'm letting him cook, hold on.
Yes, look at that. This is what we call the jetpack game mode. It's so cursed, oh my god. This is a little callback to a level called Twisted Tranquility, which I really like. And they had this at one part of the level, the jetpack game mode. So
You can do that?
I'm gonna implement this into my level. And this gives me a lot of possibilities, actually. It's like a really twisted up ship.
That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
To me, it's not twisted, it's perfectly normal.
I have to be very careful you can't bug this out, though, because if you escape all of this and just go up, you can just fly above the entire rest of the level. We don't want that. And since this is like a weird game mode, I'll make it start off not too hard, and as it goes, I'll make it get harder. Keep watching, it gets harder. So like this is pretty challenging. You have to go up like just the right amount to fall in between here. It might even be too hard, we'll see. I can even add some weird structures. Check this one out. But I bet you ain't never seen a structure like that before. I feel like all these chains are just too much.
That's a good jetpack mode in the future of Geometry Dash. That could be a fun game mode.
Kind of ugly, so I'm just gonna combine them and make
It would be a bit like, because Robot has a bit of a mini jetpack, but like a real and true jetpack. Oh, that might be too similar to UFO. I don't know. We have to cook on it a bit.
like some weird looking structures.
But no, because a UFO, like it has a limited boost. I feel like jetpack would be like big boost versus the small UFO boost.
Funny for these
Know what I'm
too,
saying?
if I just put them like that. So like normally they'd just be like easy jumps. Since you're in the jetpack game mode now, it's just so much harder. Like watch. You know, I want to make it sync actually, so I'm going to move these over. Because listen to this. Boom, bam, boom. See if it's perfect. That might be too hard. Let me just move it over a smidgen. Smidgen's a fun word. There's so many fun words. Like, who comes up with some of these things? Smidgen? What? Whoops.
Dude, I like one of my bucket list items, chat, is I want to come up with a word that people use. Oh, wait, I already did. Splavicious. Hope y'all are having a splavicious day.
So excited, we're almost done with the level. I can't wait to show you guys this. Such a weird little custom game mode, I love it. All right, boys, we're in the final stretch. This is literally all we have to do now. I kind of want to spice it up somehow. Like in Polar Guys, I added the ship section in the end, and I kind of want to do something like that. Just switch it up a little bit, you know? I think all this,
Smidgen is a very splavicious word.
I'm gonna just switch out. I'm not gonna delete it, I'm just gonna move it up for now. So I remember what's there at least. I have an idea. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to put this here, not for the reason you think, because underneath everything, I'm hitting this check mark. That way it shows me the lines of like where the border is. So I'm going to make straight fly. Kind of. Not really. But straight fly in the jetpack game mode. Actually, I'm going to make this a club step monster. And boom, he's scary looking.
Ooh, this guy looks like a reptile.
And we're gonna name him Sir Scarius. That's such a
Fair.
Harry Potter looking name. Oh, and since it's the jetpack, I could even give it more like vertical movement, you know what I mean? So I'll copy and paste.
Ooh, Reginald would be a great name for this guy. Reginald the reptile.
Our boy Sir
Okay.
Scarius over here and give him a brother. Or you know what, his sister. Let's be gender inclusive here. We now have Miss Scarius. Oh, I know what to do. And I'm gonna move this one over here. And boom, Miss Scarius has eyelashes because she's a pretty girl. Oh, this is so epic. So you get past Sir Scarius and Miss Scarius. And then there's a final challenge, which is to get through that. And wow, that's difficult, I think. This part right here is really empty, so I think I'm gonna... I was thinking I was gonna put, like, credits, I guess? There
Pretty
we go.
girl.
Some end screen art. Buff out by Vortrux. One more thing. These gotta be changed. They're literally just regular, boring spikes, and we don't do that around here no more. It's only
True.
right that we turn it into a club step monster. Come on now. You guys know the drill. And I'll give him little tiny horns, because he's a little demon. Aww. I'll even give him some extra horns. That way he looks like a heavy metal.
Extra horns, heavy metal. This guy's name is straight up. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, what's the name? Dante.
Demon. So let's recap. We got this fun, crazy cube part. Fun might be the wrong word, but it's a cube part. Some robot, because you know I love robot. Some really hard robot at that with the funny bouncing coin. We have the awesome upside down part with a bunch of gimmicks and even a wave part because I don't know. I just felt like it, okay? Your reminder to buy the merch because it's super awesome. It's super cheap.
Guys, you gotta buy the merch. It's super awesome. It's super cheap. It'll help you get really deep gameplay. If you get too tired, you can always sleep in the merch. But you just need to take a leap of faith and get some.
Cheap and it's super epic and it's super support me. Biblically accurate orb ring. This crazy ship part with Clungus and Clungus 2. And another really hard ship part. And finally, the jetpack, which I'm really excited about. Let's showcase this gosh darn level.
Okay, we're finally here, chat. The moment you've all been waiting for. I think I'll announce when I think that I would not be able to fluke this anymore, okay? So I'll be watching along. This all seems doable for me, all manageable. Yep. I first try all this. Yep. Easy sight read. Simple enough. That part's scary, but I just barely get through it. Cap? No, trust. By the skin of my teeth, I make that. Yep. I somehow read that beyond all comprehension. And then I die right around here because I was distracted. It's kind of like reading a billboard when you're on the highway. I'm like, oh, it says buy the merch, and then I die there. The remix is kind of good, bro. The straight fly is scary, dude. I'm not, and now we're in jetpack. Oh, has this already been verified? Wait, chat, does this one have any deco for it? We've been over this before. I'm sorry, I never remember. No.
Buff Out is now uploaded to my account, so go give it a try. Thank you so much for watching this extra long video. Let me know if you guys like these longer videos.
This was a longer
maybe
one.
I'll keep them up. Feel free to like and subscribe as it will help me out a lot. And don't forget to check out the merch in the description and the comment section.
Merch.
Thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic day.
Thank you, Vortrak. No spoilers. Thank you, Vortrox, for making the video. Wait, that's awesome. So now we're done with Dry Out. There's like currently 9 total in this series. Now we're at the halfway point. So chat, to look forward to, we still have Base After Base, Can't Let Go, Jumper, Time Machine, and Cycles. So Time Machine and Cycles are the only ones that have full deco, chat. If you've missed it in the Stereo Extremeness video, I watched the full level showcase at the end of it. For the other ones that have full deco, I do that at the end of those videos. So we'll be sure to check those out. We'll be sure to check those out when we get to it. But another W React, we're, like I said, officially halfway through the series. I'm excited to continue. We're very quickly getting up to speed. We're still 3 years behind, but before too long, we will be right up to date like the rest of you here. So, yeah. Let me know what else you want me to watch. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye. Oh,